It has. And so is everything else. Okay, okay, let me walk you through this. All right. So my YouTube studio is broken. The live stream itself is working, but I can't see the chat over on YouTube. Um, seriously, this. Hold on. This is what I'm seeing on my YouTube studio right now. All right. That's supposed to be the chat. Hi, Bees. How are you? Glad to see ya. Hi, McLeod. What's going on? So yeah, that is not working right. Okay. So that's YouTube Studio. Exactly. No. Opting, your suspicion is that something has gone wrong. It looks like it, doesn't it? It would seem so. The monkey says that something has gone wrong, so therefore something has gone wrong. But how is everyone doing? Are you doing all right, Opting, Rock, McLeod, Bees? You are Sleepy's Bees? Sleepy's Bees. Oh no. Not good. Not good. Okay, so that is number one thing that has gone wrong tonight, okay? Number two thing is my microphone, obviously. That decided to just not work. And the number three thing that's wrong for this stream is that today I updated all of my Sims 4 mods. Okay? All 5 of them. Yeah, I've got Twisted Mexie's Better Exceptions, I've got Twisted Mexie's Tool and Better Build By, and I've got another mod called UI Exceptions. So yeah, I've got these mods, and I updated every single one, and suddenly I tried to power up The Sims 4 with the mods enabled, and I got like a ton of UI exceptions, and I got rid of one mod at a time, and none of it, I ended up getting rid of every single mod. Every single mod. I just had to disable mods again because none of it it wasn't working. So yeah, no mods on The Sims 4 again, still. But it's fine. It's absolutely fine. We'll just keep going. But if there are people over on YouTube, I can kind of see the chat over on YouTube because I've got my stream chat open on Meld, and that allows me to see everything else. Bees drink. I don't want to drink bees, but I mean, drinking bees kind of, it's a very spicy drink to drink bees. But I've got Pepsi, so I will happily drink that. There we go. Opting, you saw a mod the other day in the hardware store, fishtail jacket and everything. Oh my god, Opting. And mods, Rock, do mods ever work? I don't know, Rock. Do you ever work? I couldn't resist. I am so sorry. Rock, what was that emote explosion? That was bees redeeming hydrate. I turned on Twitch stuff. So anything that happens over on Twitch, it results in, like, there you go, little explosions. See, isn't that cool? It doesn't show up on YouTube though. At least I don't think it does. I know the treasure chest shows up on YouTube, but I think the emote explosions are Twitch only. I'm not 100% certain, to be completely honest with you. I'm not certain of much tonight, but there you go. And thank you for the sit up straight thing, Rock. Appreciate that. Bees, you drink at least 3 bees a day. Are they spicy? Are they spicy bees? Or do you just drink, like, honey? I like honey. Honey is tasty. Rock, what's the thing about gifting one sub for free 3 free months of Discord Nitro? Yeah, yeah, that's a whole thing now. You gift a subscription and and Twitch pays for you to get um Discord Nitro. So there you go. That's a thing now, evidently. I honestly don't know. I haven't really looked into it, but there you go. Do you have to cancel? I don't know. Bees, gift a sub. Gift a sub. So by the way, bye. Oh, sorry. Um, if we do reach 10 subs on this channel, I will give you all a little bit of a sneak peek into next year's live stream. The world, just like spawn. Rock, don't test you. Rock, what is 1 times 12 divided by 3 multiplied by 15? Bees 21. Rock 69. Actually 60. Is it really? I don't know. I was just pulling numbers out my ass. Bees 67. Rock, it is actually. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Opting 10 subs, that's over 3 meters of sandwich. That depends. Opting, are you going by the 6-inch sub or the foot long? Just checking. Rock, you did quick math. Quick maths. Rock is good with the quick maths. I'm not. I am definitely not good with quick maths. I'm doing good to be able to add 1 plus 1. Let me tell you. Ooh. Speaking of, I'm gonna load into my game. But speaking of maths, opting 6-inch subs. What are we, toddlers? No, toddlers get 3-inch subs. But no. Speaking of maths. I was gonna say something and my brain just went blank. Yes, maths. So I've been playing the game Blueprints, which is a play on words. It's a pun, blueprints. The blueprints. And then blueprints as in Prince. Yeah, it's a game. It's a puzzle game. It's an escape room kind of game. It's a really good addictive game. It was really popular when it first came out. It's kind of dropped down now, but it's a really, really good game. Highly recommend you get it. Hashtag not sponsored. But I've been playing it, and I was playing it earlier, and there's this one room that you can get. It's the billiards room. And you can play darts in the billiards room, but their version of darts is maths. I mean, darts is very mathematical to begin with, but their version of darts is maths. So you activate the billiards. You activate the dartboard, and the dartboard is it gives you a color, and the first thing is always like a bluish cyan color, and that's addition. So you that is your base. So whatever that is pointing to is the number, and you're supposed to press the numbers. So and it gets more and more difficult as you go on, but it's always multiple addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, and you have to go. I think it's 4 different maths. So one, like the cyan is add, then there's one color that's subtraction, one that's division, and a fourth color that is multiplication. And yeah, you have to go, like, let's say it starts on 2, so 2, and then you push the number 2 button, and then you get another another mathematical equation. So you'll have like 2 divided, or 2 times 8, which is 16, and you press the 16, and then it gives you another mathematical equation. And so you start off, and you just keep going like 4 or 5 times. And maths is not my strong suit, and trying to remember what each color means as well is definitely not not me. So I've got this little handy cheat sheet so I can remember the colors. But it is loads of fun. So yeah, that's my story for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. Bees, show Bobs. You want me to show Bobs? bobs. Here you go. How's this? Will this work? It's a plumb bob. It's a bob. Will that be okay? Rock, what's 6 times 7 plus 6 plus 7? 6 times 7 is 40 something or other. Is it 42? I think it's 42. Plus 6 is like 48. Plus 7 is 48, 50, 55? I think it's 55. That sounds about right. Bees, what do some plum bobs taste like? Fuzzy. And kind of like fabric. Definitely fuzzy. I got fuzz on my tongue now. Bees, 10 out of 10 bobs, but where are Bob the Tomato and Bob the Builder? I don't have Bob the Tomato plushies or Bob the Builder plushies, mainly because I grew out of Veggie Tales back when I was like 22 or 23, something like that. Veggie Tales, Veggie Tales. Sorry. And I never really liked Bob the Builder. You know, I'm sorry. Rock, where did I get a Plum Bob plush from? U2's. It is a limited edition U2's plush in collaboration with The Sims. Isn't it cool? It's very squish. I mean, look at this. It's like foam. There's a foam core inside of it, but it's very, very squish. Squish, 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 squish. Look at that. Squish. Look at that. Squish. It's very squish. And it's not very plumb bob shaped, but, you know, still. I'm going to put it back over there. Rock, from what? The plumb bob plush? No, that's brand new. I just literally like got that like 3 days ago. I think I got it like on Monday or something, and I just forgot to show it all or show it to you. But yeah, that's a brand new thing. Okay, so we're doing, what are we doing tonight? Adventure Awaits. We are doing an Adventure Awaits getaway. So let's dive in to our game, and let's do that. Astana, hello. How are you doing? Glad as always to see you. By the way, those of you over on YouTube, please do like the YouTube live stream / VOD if you're watching this after the fact. Every 4 likes over on YouTube of our live streams equals 1 British pound that I give to our charity of the year. Just thought I'd let you all know that. How's the music, by the way? It's not too loud, is it? It's quite low. It's like down to in my like 48, whereas my voice is around 15 or so, 18, somewhere between 18 and 15. So yeah, it should be all right. Brain, Rock. You thought it for real? You thought it was going to be something you missed out on by years? What, the Sims Plum Bob? Oh no. That's brand new. Bees, why do British people pluralize math? Because it's mathematics. You don't have a single mathematic. It's multiple mathematics, you know. So that, and maths is a shortened form of mathematics. Last you checked, you only learn and do one form of math at a time. Again, not true. If you do calculus contains all different types of math. So you've got, in calculus, you and trigonometry. Trigonometry requires knowledge of geometry and algebra, and calculus. And calculus requires geometry and algebra. It goes down in stages. I nearly took trig. I nearly took trigonometry and calculus when I was in high school. Unfortunately, I changed high schools during my senior year and was not able to take calculus or trig. at my new high school because they were idiots, um, and wouldn't let me take the course because they're like, well, you didn't take algebra, you didn't take pre-algebra. And I'm like, yeah, I did. I took that in 8th grade. And they're like, well, we don't, that doesn't count. You have to have taken it in high school, and it's not in your high school transcript. So therefore, you don't qualify for taking trig and or calculus. And I'm like, dude, I took algebra 2 in high school. You know, I took geometry. Granted, I nearly failed geometry, but I still took it, you know, and I passed. And they're like, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not good enough. These abbreviations are gross. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Yes, exactly. Asana, you're doing good. You were at the store and realized that you forgot milk as you were standing by the register ready to pay. Oh no, I hate when that happens. Absolutely hate when that happens. You have a choice at that moment. You can either look at the cashier and say, give me 2 minutes and make a mad dash for the dairy department, grab your milk, and make a mad dash back to the till. You know, holding up the line as you do so. Or you can bag up all of your groceries, go back into the store and grab the milk and wait back in the queue, and then you have to suffer through all of the weird looks as you have a bunch of, you know, several bags full of groceries and you're just buying milk. And then there's the whole, are they going to accuse me of shoplifting the stuff that I've already paid for conundrum, you know. As you do, right? Rock, you don't know what a kilometer is? You measure in bald eagle. Bald eagle. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. Rock, you only know of one mathematic. You measure in bald eagle and cheeseburgers. I love it. Astana, you did get chocolate. Ooh, what chocolate did you get? Bees, what's 9 times 10? 90. Why are we asking Muir weird math questions? Okay, what are we doing? Yes, adventure awaits. Okay, so I'm gonna grab Muir here, and we're gonna do a getaway. So I have no idea how to do getaways. I think it's under travel, and I think it's plan a getaway. So we're gonna do that. I have no idea why we got money, but you know, it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna plan a getaway. We can plan a getaway here at the house. And I'm kind of tempted to do it. Uh but part of me is like, I kind of want to go into the new world of quick someone, what's the new world? Gibby Point. That's it. Kind of want to go to Gibby Point. So we've got all of these lots. So we could go camping. We could do the Hothead Rock Hideaway. We could do the Chavstason's Residence. The Wanderwood Wonder. I think we should go camping. What do you all think? Camping? Bees, it's 21. What? How is 9 times 10 21? Astana, something that reminds you of Kit Kat. Oh, nice. A nice chocolate wafer based chocolate bar. Chocolate wafer based chocolate bar. Wow. Wow, Muir. You're doing really well. I love it. Bees, it's 21. Rock, 9 times 10 equals 90. 9 times 9 plus 10 equals 21. What? What? Rock, what's 9 plus 10? Yeah, 21. 9 plus 10 is 21. 9 times 10 is 90. I know my maths. Sometimes. Okay, we're going camping. We're going to Camp Gibby Gibby. Must create new or select an existing schedule preset. Oh yeah. We got to do this. Okay. So let's do the schedule preset. Let's do an outdoor kids camp. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do an outdoor kids camp. But I don't want it to be an outdoor kids camp, so we're not going to do that. Let's do something else. Let's do a creativity retreat. There we go. Yes, we're going to do a creativity retreat. So there we are. We got a nice little creativity retreat going on here. So this is what we're doing. And then I have no idea what I'm doing here, by the way. Absolutely no idea. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So now we do that, and we gotta do the selected rules. So we'll just do that, and then we've got okay, more rules. So we've got the Renaissance Studio. Creativity thrives in the right environment. So let's do a creative skills elimination. Sims with the least progress or lowest score in creative skills like painting and writing will be eliminated. So we're gonna do that. We'll do everything but staff. So there we go. Then we can do, okay, so that's all we can do. Okay, that's fine. Right, we got it. Let's do it. Done. We're going. Let's do it. We're doing a getaway. I've never done this before, so this is gonna be absolutely fun. Rock, if I put the plumb bob on my head, will I turn into a sim? No. No. I didn't turn into a sim when I had the light up plumb bob a couple of years ago. So you know. Okay, so they're saying that this lot doesn't have enough beds for everyone. So how many beds does this place have? There should be enough beds. Why does it not have enough beds? I mean, seriously, it's saying this does not have enough beds for all scheduled sims. Why not? Is it because are some of these beds for kids only? No, it should be fine. Yeah, it should be absolutely fine. There's 8 beds there, and then we got 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 beds here. There should definitely be enough beds, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. We can, we can just deal with it. I'm sure. Bees, I know all the maths. John math, Jane math, Patrick math, Kevin math. Yes, and don't forget Spot. Spot math. Ruck, you don't remember me dressing up as a sim. It was for the Games Con Expo, or the Board Game Expo a couple of years ago. How have you made so many clips of the last 7 years that you don't remember a bunch of stuff? Because that was offline. I did post photos of it, though. I remember posting photos. Okay, so what are we doing? We're having breakfast. That's what we're doing. Okay. We are having breakfast. So, where am I? I don't even know where I am right now. Okay, here I am. We're gonna just, we're gonna chat. We're gonna scare someone. I'm a ghost. I get to scare people. Oh, she didn't like that. She definitely didn't like that. But now, ooh, someone's fixing food. I do need food. So I'm gonna go here. I'm actually going to just like have a quick snack. Just because, I don't. Oh, is there? Oh, she's actually. Just send all students, fine. Ooh, grab a serving. What did she make? She made mac and cheese. Okay. Okay, we got mac and cheese. I mean, mac and cheese is good, right? Okay, what sort of things inspired you when okay, we're doing this. All right, let me recall. We got to do the formative moment thing. We can do it. It's fine. Rocky probably didn't see the photos then. Very possible. Or you forgot because I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't a fantastic costume. It was just me in a see-through mesh top with blue jeans, ripped blue jeans, I should say. And I had I was basically dressed, you know, I had drag makeup on and I had a light up plumb bob on my head. Yeah, that was the whole thing. I just clicked the wrong button because my mouse stopped working. It's fine. I have no idea what I just clicked on, so it's all good. It's all good. Oh my god, why are there so many ghosts? Dahlia Loden is a ghost. Afu Misipeka is a ghost. We've got 3 ghosts. 5! 5 ghosts! What's going on? Why are there so many ghosts? Oh my gosh. I mean, seriously. Why are there so many ghosts? That is seriously just what? Even. Also, this is supposed to be an artist retreat, and there's no easels. Let me go into build mode real quick and get some easels here. So, I need EAS. Easel. Thank you. Alright, let's plop down some easels. We'll do the deluxe all season easel because I don't have to worry too much about it. So we'll put that put that on there. And then we'll put one over here. Right there. And then we'll do another one that's like there. And then I'll put another one. Hold on. I want to see which direction has like some really nice views and stuff. So oh yeah, that would make a really nice photo. I mean painting. So I'll do one right here. There we go. And then we might as well do one here as well. And then we need some, we'll need some musician stuff. So let's bring out some musicians. Let's see, activities and skills, creative. Let's see, we need music stuff. So let me grab some of that. That's not what I want. None of that's what I want. Guitar. Ooh, yeah, guitar. There we are. We'll grab a guitar and a microphone. So let's put the microphone there, and then we'll do a guitar. Ooh, we got a turntable DJ booth. Let's put that out. I mean, why not, right? And then we can like put a guitar over there. And a piano. We'll put a piano over here. There we go. And then finally, I think that's pretty much it. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. We've got, oh wait, we need writers. We need stuff for writers as well. So that means we need a computer. Hold on. We need a couple of computers. Are there any computers out here? No. No, there's no computers. Okay, it's fine. I'm just going to grab this. We're going to get rid of that. And I'm going to put a couple of desks in here because we're going to need it. You know, people can't write unless there's a place to write. So we definitely need to do that. Okay, so we got computers. We need desks. Study. All right, desks. We're just gonna do like all of these ones, you know, these little tiny desks. So we'll put like, I'll put a desk there, I'll put one here. And I'll put one here. And then we'll grab some chairs. Alright, and now we'll grab some computers. We'll just this one. It's fine. We're not gonna go, you know, like, super big or anything. There, perfect. Okay. We're all good. We're all good. Bees, did I kill someone? No. I mean, my sim self is a ghost. He died from, he was angry. He got too angry and died because he was like a vampire, he was a vampire werewolf, spellcaster. And because he was a vampire werewolf spellcaster, the mod that I was using, the multi-thingy mod, words, I can't tonight, it's fine. But yeah, the multi-thingy mod, broke. So I had to get rid of it, but the game still thought that he was all of the occults. And he got really angry and died, instead of turning into a werewolf. You know, it happens, right? It absolutely happens. Slap, thanks, Rock. What about a violin? No. Nah, that's going too far. We don't want a violin. That's just too much. Bees, take your ghost camping for some paranormal activities. Why? Why are there so many ghosts, though? It's just so weird. I have no idea what's going on, but it's fine. We'll roll with it. In The Sims, you kind of have to roll with it. I don't even know what my sim is doing. What is my sim even doing right now? It's 10 o'clock in the morning, so he's supposed to be doing arts and music. Oh, here we go. He's supposed to write, because he's listed as a writer. Is that what he's doing? Yeah, he is. He's practicing writing. Okay, that's fine. So then he's supposed to have dinner, then more arts and music, and then sleep. So he's doing all right. He's fine. He's absolutely fine. Rock, the multi-thingy mod. Yes, exactly. Bees Pogart76. It's just one of those days. I swear to God. I think it's what's put me off is, I mean, Windows also updated, which is why my microphone wasn't working at the beginning of the stream. So my Windows updated, and you know, I'm like, okay, well, I'll have my computer update itself while I'm fixing tea. So I had it update and shut down. I went off to fix tea, and I came back into the living room after I had finished fixing tea. And had my computer shut itself down? Nope, it had restarted. It's like, stupid computer. Ooh, 441 slaps. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Do you think we'll hit 200 by the end of the year? Asking for a friend. Why is there a butler here? You know what? I'm not even sure I want to know. Azure has been eliminated! No! Poor Azure. I mean, here I am. You know, my sim is just practicing writing. It's perfectly fine. Rock Bogart 6-7, and God said, "Let there be Pogger." No, I don't want to become a secret agent. I am not a secret agent man. Secret agent man. What about you all? Are you secret agent men? Or women? Or secret agent, non-binary person? I don't judge. Rock, no, you're a secret Pogger man. Secret Pogger man. Secret Pogger man. Bees, you prefer beans? Beans, beans, a musical fruit? The more you eat, the more you toot? Also, everyone that's over on YouTube, welcome to the live stream. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing okay. I have to admit, I'm having problems seeing YouTube chat. So, if you're chatting in the chat and I don't respond, it's because it's not working. And I do apologize for it not working. I literally cannot see the YouTube chat. But just know that I really appreciate you all being here. So, a daily getaway fee of £219 have been deducted from your household funds. Okay. That's fine. Honest, it's fine. Astana, you like dried prunes. I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of dried prunes. At least I didn't used to be. I mean, now that I'm an old man, there is a chance that I would like dried prunes. Speaking of dried prunes, my grandmother, she would buy like whole things of dried prunes and dried apricots, and she'd be like, I bought you something really tasty for your snacks. And I'm like, ooh, really, Grandma? Did you get me Little Debbie snack cakes? And she'd be like, no, have some dried prunes. And I'd be like, thanks, Grandma. Bees, tell, you said Fox 7G CPG8Y? What? Why did you say that or something? What? I'm confused. Rock, did you say pounds? What makes you assume Somalians are British? Oops, did I say pounds? I am very sorry. I honestly did not mean to say pounds. What are you doing, Muir? Why are you're still practicing writing? Okay, you know what? I actually would kind of. Ooh, look at that. Someone's done a painting. I can sell it. Okay, I'm gonna sell that painting to a collector. And here's another painting. Can I? No, that one hasn't been finished yet. What about this one? I can sell that one. Okay, I'm selling that one to a collector. What about this one? Yes, sell to collector. Okay, I'm just selling everyone's paintings. You know, as you do, right? And I'm getting the money for it. Wow, getaways are like a get-rich-quick scheme. I like it. Oh no! Bria, your staff. You're not supposed to be doing arts and music. Can I please write? I want to write obituaries. Can I write obituaries, please? All right, that's another 386 simoleons that I got. Oops. Asana, you would love that as a snack, lots of fiber. That's what my grandma would always say. She'd be like, prunes have lots of fiber. And so do dried apricots, and they're good for you. They're fruit. And I'd be like, Grandma, I'm not hungry. Thanks, Grandma. Thanks, Grandma, but I'm not very hungry, you know? Yo, Bria, get off. Get off the computer, please, Bria. I want to write an obituary. Your staff, Bria. You're not supposed to be doing this. Rock, you say dollars a lot instead of simoleons, to be frank. It's a thing, you know. You automatically do it. You don't even think that you're doing it, but you do it. I mean, and that goes, you know, collective you. Everyone does it. Rock, why am I taking credit for everyone else's paintings? Because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I do it, you know? You've been invited to an inspirational seminar that's exclusive to dreamers. Want to go? I'm doing a giveaway Um, I have no idea what this is. What even is this? Okay, no, I don't want to go to the Dreamer Seminar. Sorry, no. I don't know what it is, but I can't do it because we're doing the getaway. So we're gonna have to wait. Look, I'm getting the money and the fame for stuff I didn't do. I mean, how do you know I didn't do it? Did you see me not paint those? Did you actually see someone else paint those things? Did you? I don't think so. So therefore, you cannot prove that it was not me who painted those. Yes. Astana, maybe you're my grandma. Rock, aren't prunes just extremely dried grapes? No, they're plums. They are dried plums. Dried grapes or raisins, Rock. These, why did the Sims 4 devs give everyone it? I have no idea. It's just the way they're coded. You know, they were made that way. What beautiful sentiments! With melodic prose such as this, a funeral director position could be in Muir's future. No thanks. No thanks, it's fine. I am very playful though, so I might have to go into the bathroom and talk into a mirror before I die. Oh. Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say I need to calm my sim down before he dies. Yeah. There's a problem with that. Rocky, we're close enough. by which you means nowhere near, right? Rock, you saw me practicing writing. How did you mix that up? Giveaway does not equal getaway. What how did you mess up with mistaking my sim for a writer instead of an artist? He totally did all those paintings. 100%. Yeah. Bees, you need a good date to retry The Sims 4 Ugly House. When should you do it? Well, Fridays are always good. Except for this week. But Friday night is... Wait. What night is Friday night? Yeah, Friday night should be okay. Like, Friday evening my time, so like Friday afternoon yours. Or Friday evening, Friday night my time, so yeah, like Friday. Let's just say 8 p.m. my time. Is that good for you? That's like mid-afternoon your time, I think. That's like 2 p.m.-ish? No, wait, how far behind are you to me? Where even am I? Muir, where are you? What are you doing? You need to go to the toilet. Muir, go to the toilet. Why is there food on top of there? It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's fine. Okay, so it's 5 p.m. now, and we're supposed to be like having dinner and stuff. So that's good. He's not very hungry though, but I will have him expel goo waste. And then he might as well grab a serving. He is rather sleepy though, so 8 p.m. is arts and music, so I'm thinking if he can just like have a nap. Just to bring his you know, slumber need up a little bit. So we'll have him eat, then take a nap, and then at 11 o'clock we'll have him do arts and music. He's fine. He's absolutely fine. Ruck, you can't make fun of Muir's occasional idiocy as much as you do. What? Why not? I mean, of course, I have no idea what you're talking about, Ruck. You meant how did you mix up raisins and plums and prunes? I mean, at least you didn't mix up plums and apricots. You know the difference between those two, right? Rock, fuck, prunes. Dog, I don't know. I'm the time expert. But you can do Friday. Salazar Salad Bar will live again. Huzzah! Muir isn't the expert of everything. I'm the expert of being me. That is what I am the expert of. I know that that's not saying much. But, you know, it's fine, right? It's absolutely fine. Rocky, we're gonna say, except for maybe being Muir. Exactly. I'm the expert of being me. Oh my gosh. I'm like, this music is annoying. I'm gonna turn it off. And it's actually the music on Epidemic Sound, not not the radio. Oh my gosh. I trolled myself. I'm so good. Rock, if you beat the sorry. Slap. Bees, if you beat the challenge, I've got to get you life and death. Joke. Thanks for the slap, Rock. Rock, no one else could be Muir Dragon except for Muir Dragon. Very, very true. Oh my god. That's a good painting. I'm selling it. Whoa, look at that one. That painting is absolutely awesome. I'm also selling that. What about these? Yep, I will sell that one. And wow, Muir is such a good painter. 100%. Muir is just really, really good at art. You know? Totally 100% good at art. Why is there a slime creature there? You know what? I don't even want to know. It's fine. Alright, Muir, you need to wake up from your nap so that you can sell everything. And then, you know, like, do your arts and crafts stuff. Muir is going to see what's happening. I have no idea what he's going to see. There's literally nothing here. It's fine. No one's dying or anything. I'm confused. It's good. It's good. Ruck, I'm not selling them. I'm asleep. I'm not asleep. I am totally woke. See what I did there? Do you see? You see what I did there? Yeah? Sorry. Ruck, wake up and sell all the stuff that's not yours. Totally, totally mine. I did it in my sleep. Yes. I totally 100% did it. It's me. Yeah. I totally did it. Okay. Hold on. I need to do a thing. While my sim is going around and selling stuff, I need to fix my YouTube studio. I mean, I can't fix the YouTube studio. I honestly cannot fix it, but I'm really scared that people are chatting to me on YouTube, so I'm gonna go over to my YouTube channel, and I'm okay, hold on, and I'm fixing things. Stop it, no, okay, 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 there we go. I'm gonna pause my own live stream, and at least now, wait. Is it? I'm waiting. Ooh, I reached writing level 5. Wait a minute, why am I writing and not selling these? Sell, dude. Sell these to the collector. Stop. I mean, you're supposed to write. I know you're supposed to write, but sell. Sell all of the artwork. Make money. Then you can go and write. Let's write a love email to we're gonna write a love email to Lilith Veltor. Why not? You know? Oh, I'm also gonna have to quit to cheat my sim because he's parched from low vampire thirst. And we cannot feed from other sims because the game won't let me. We talked about this last time. Last time this happened, we had to cheat his needs as well. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. Let's deactivate his needs and turn cheats on real quick. Okay, where is he? There he is. Cheat need, make happy. Okay, there we go. I don't like doing that, but this game save is so bugged because of the multi occult mod that I had. It's just completely broken. It's just completely broken the save, but still we soldier on, right? Right. As long as I'm in the zone, that's why I'm writing so much. That and it's what he's supposed to be doing. Creativity retreat. So at 8 p.m. he's supposed to write because he is classed as a writer for this getaway. And that is the neat thing about the Adventure Await getaways is they actually do autonomously do the things that they're supposed to do. It's a really well done mechanic, I have to admit. They've done a really good job with all of this. So, like, for example, you can see here Delilah Loden is a writer and she's chatting, but everyone else is like on the computers as well. She's not supposed to because she's a staff member, but she's actually supposed to be cleaning, not typing. But other than her doing not doing what she's supposed to be doing, she's also a musician. She's not supposed to be on the computer. She's supposed to be out here on the, doing music stuff. But for some reason she isn't. So, but the artists are all doing what they're supposed to be doing. The writers are doing what they're supposed to be doing, for the most part. So, but yeah, it's a really well done mechanic. There's still, there are a few little bugs, but it's all good. It's all good. It's good. It's good. Hold on, I'm a little bit behind. Dead Bees, you're watching Merely Sims on YouTube and Twitch.tv. Rock, no, because I didn't do it in my sleep, and no, because that woke joke was so bad. Smash that like button, subscribe for more Epic Progress 6-7 Sims and Fortnite content. Rock, sorry you meant Fortnite and Sims. Bees, you gotta record that. Astana, I'm in. Yeah, I saw that one. Bees, like, comment, and subscribe to see more Paralives. Shut up, Pomni. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Muir needs to be actually. Muir is totally in the zone now. His needs are not conducive to sleeping, but he kind of does need to sleep. So I'm gonna have him go in here and like sleep. Okay, Muir, stop writing. Why can you not go in there and sleep? What about here? Can you sleep? Okay, there we go. It's good. It's good. Rock, by the way, you bought a few more Sims things in a bundle. You know what I'm gonna say, aren't you, Rock? You know what I'm gonna say? Did you do a pre-made bundle? You couldn't. Oh, because no, you made your own bundle. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately you couldn't use the code because you made your own bundle. Yeah. So we got more paintings here to sell. Just one more. So I'm gonna have him. He doesn't need to sleep. He's like, no, I don't need to sleep. You can't make me sleep, Muir. Muir is like, no, you can't make me sleep. That's what's happening. So I'm gonna have him sell that. 369 simoleons. That's pretty good. This one isn't finished. I am hoping that the Sims that started these will come along and, you know, finish them up. But you never can tell. You never can tell. So at least he's having fun swimming around. He's getting his fitness skill up. Every time he comes over here, you know, goes to sell a painting that he totally 100% painted himself. He gets his fitness skill up a little bit. There we go, 369 simoleons. Sweet, I'll take it. Now we've got all of this. What is that? Oh, it's trash. I'm like, what is that? It's fine. Why is there acid? Oh, that's disgusting. An acid fight? Ew. No, we're gonna get rid of these slime creatures. Ectopuddles. Pesky ghosts leave behind ectopuddles as a way to disrupt the living world. I'm just gonna, you know, we're gonna scrubberoo that. I'm gonna do the staff's job for them because, I mean, they're not doing it. They're 100% not doing it, you know? So I'm just gonna... You know, I'm just gonna clean this stuff. It's amazing that I have to clean up this mess. There we go. I have cleaned the messes up. Honestly. Honestly. The staff are slacking. They're totally slacking. It's good. It's good. Bees, did EA already change owners? Or you still have time to buy DLC. It doesn't, they don't change until March of next year, I think, is when the official buyout contracts are signed and everything. I want to say it's next year, 2026. Bees, you're gonna wait for the winter sale. I don't blame you. Yeah. Rock, you were gonna say summer sale? That's kind of far off, man. Far off, man. Sorry, not that kind of far off. It's good. It's good. Okay, Muir has gone to sleep now. That's fine. At least everything is nice and clean, except, you know, except for that acid puddle over there. But it's good. It's all good. And then we've got art and music. How long is it supposed to be for anyway? 2 days. Okay, it's fine. That's fine. We did a 3-day getaway, so we can do that. And then when we get back home, I'm going to pretend that we grabbed something, so I'll go into build buy mode and grab something for the portal from build buy, because I don't think that there's really anything that we can, you know, grab here at the campsite. I am gonna have a look around and see. Oh my god, what the hell? Why is my sim scared of the dark? Seriously. Why is Muir scared? He's a ghost. Oh, now he's angry. Okay, it's fine. Honestly. Honestly, Muir. It's like, why the heck? What the heck, man? Why is my sim scared of the dark? It's fine. These Sims, I swear. I swear. Ooh. Part of me wants to go over here and, like, you know, there's the geyser, the geezer. How do you pronounce this? Is it a geyser or a geezer? We can go and bask in the geyser's glory. Geyser's glory. I want to go and I want to do it. I want to do it. I know that we're supposed to be, like, you know, doing the creativity retreat and stuff, but I want to do it. Also, I'm going to activate his needs again. How cool is that? How pretty is that? That is so pretty. Okay, can we do it again? It's like, I know that there's something that you can do. Ooh, what's that? Hold on. Just what's this? What is this? Investigate Plumbird evidence. View fossil artifact. Okay. We don't have the Plumbird thing. What is that? Investigate boulder. I have no idea. I'm just, you know, there's these things in this world, and it's like, what the heck is that? It's so weird. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Sims 5 Oily Edition bees. What the heck? What the heck, man? What the heck? Ruck, by the way, Strangerville, you've gotten pretty far. Aw, nice. Ads. Not very pogger. Totally not pogger. You know, someone should Bees needs a thing. Bees totally needs a sub. See, Bees, if you had a sub, then you would, you know. I'm just saying. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but you know, it's fine. I can't words today. Why am I cooking? Alright, fine. I'm cooking. Evidently. Ruck, am I testing you? Yes. What is the capital of South Dakota? And for extra credit, what does Paul like? Rock Uno reverse. Bees, easy. South Dakota's that is not the capital of South Dakota. Everyone knows what the capital of South Dakota is. The capital of South Dakota is Pierre. That is the capital of South Dakota. Everyone knows that. Rock Furbies. Very, very good. Yes. Rock. I totally know what the capital of South Dakota is. It's Pierre. Said everyone knows that. Bees, Paul likes frisbees. Paul totally likes frisbees. Yeah, 100%. 100%. By the way, everyone, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is your reminder to please do like the live stream or the VOD if you're watching this after the live stream is finished, because every 4 likes on this live stream or the VOD equals £1 that I will give to our charity of the year, which this year is Cats Protection UK. And if you are able to donate yourself or want to donate, you can find the donation link if you're on YouTube underneath the video in the description. Also, if you're on Twitch, it's !charity in the chat for more information on our charity of the year. Why, Muir? Stop. Go right. Write an excuse note for Olive. I don't know why you would write an excuse note for Olive, but you know, it's fine. Rock, I'm not lying. You were hoping I was making it up. Bees Roblox. Rock just gifted Bees a tier 1 subscription. I don't know what a tier 1 description is, but you know, Bees, you got it. Thanks, Rock. Bees, what? Rock, OMG! OMG, Rock, OMG! Oh my god. So what, is that 7? Is that 7 subs that we've got now out of 10? Remember, my friends, over on Twitch, we're doing that this week. Who's been illuminated? Laxmi has been illuminated! The competition is heating up, and showing off creativity is no small task. To stand out, people think outside the box. Paint, play, perform, and chase any spark of inspiration. The next illumination will happen tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'm in it to win it. I am in it to win it. I don't know what I win, but I am totally in it to win it. Rock, tier 1 description. 6 or 7, something like that. Something like that, Rock says. Seven. Yes, 7. I just checked. So yeah, we're totally gonna, once, if we hit 10 subs over on Twitch, then who's ringing? Oh my god. River Elmore has passed away. Okay, who? But yeah, we're if we reach 10 subs, we are 100% gonna do a sneaky thing. I'm gonna scrap that painting. I'm also going to, oh wow, Muir, you did such a good job. That's worth nearly 500 simoleons. I would like you to sell that painting that you did, please. It is seriously such a good painting. It really is. Scrap those, please. And this one, has this one been finished? Yes. 845 simoleons. I mean, that is seriously. That's Scooby-Doo, by the way. That is totally Scooby-Doo. Just saying. Bees, you redeemed the thing. I gotta... What? Did you? Did you really? No way. Oh my god, you did. You actually did. You redeemed Pick a Get. You want me to play Roblox? Oh my god. Is Roblox on Epic? Is Roblox on Epic? Is it on Epic Games? Okay, I'm gonna have him write obituaries, please. No, you are staff. Deborah Volkov, you are staff. You are not supposed to be on the computers. Get off the computers, please. Actually, you know what? Fine. Here, write some obituaries. There you go. That computer is free, so kindly go and, yes. Go and do writings. Alright, fine. Deborah, get off the computer. Thank you. Muir, right. Thank you. Sorry. You gotta love. You absolutely gotta love me doing things like this. Arguing with Sims, you know? It's loads of fun, isn't it? Rock, last year isn't Roblox under massive controversy? MB's Roblox had its own website. I know that. But you can get Roblox via Epic, right? I just prefer using, you know, downloaders like that. I don't like downloading games off their own websites because I always forget to uninstall them later. Bees, life is depressing. You have to ignore controversy and drama. I got some drama for you. It's a drama llama. It's in The Sims. It's at home. I'll have to show it to you when we get home. After this is finished, I'll show you our drama llama. Rock, you don't think you can get epics on Roblox? That seems odd. Okay. I'll have to check. I'll have to make sure. I'll have to see if you can get the Robic on Xbox, you know. It's only available from its own website. Well, that sucks. Okay, fine. I'll have to download it then. I will download it then. I'm also finishing off my Pepsi Max, and now I'm going back to my water. It is apricot glow. And yes, it actually tastes like apricot. Or smells like apricot. I never know what to say if this is, you know, saying if it tastes like apricot or smells like it because it's the air up pods and it doesn't have a taste. It's just a smell. But it still makes my brain think that I'm tasting apricots. So I guess that's all that matters, right? Rock, life isn't Pogger 6-7 enough, so sometimes you just have to pay attention to the Pogger 6-7 things. True. Very true. Very, very true. Also, did you know that I started streaming 69 minutes ago? Just, you know. Just saying. At least over on YouTube, it was 69 minutes ago. Bees, yes? Roblox is only available from its own website like Minecraft. That's not true. I can get Minecraft via, like, on loads of different things, like CurseForge. What's up, Bees? You alright? Okay, so Muir is doing the writings. Let's do a quick painting check. Is anyone painting? Is that one done? Yes, it is. I will sell that to a collector. Made by Ulrich Faust. We gotta keep up with all the paintings, you know, selling off all the paintings, or else they'll stop doing paintings. So. There we go. Deborah Volkov really likes being on this computer. I hate to tell her this, but you know, we need that computer more than she does. I'm just saying. Rock, CurseForge, Modrinth, what? Rock, you're gonna love seeing me complain about how stupid Roblox is. I mean, Bees. Bees! You're gonna love seeing me complain about how stupid Roblox is. The question is, though, what Roblox game do you want me to play? Because there's like 1,000. Thanks for the slap. There's like 1,000 different Roblox games, isn't there? I could do Dress to Impress or Doors. Those are the two that I know of. Those are the two that I know about. Rack, I'm gonna be like, what is this game? Bees, what Roblox game? Raise a Peter? What is Raise a Peter? Is it Twitch safe? Is Raise a Peter Twitch safe? No, I don't want a job. I'm a ghost. Why would I want a job? I have a job. My job is I got my own cafe. You know, it's one of those things. It's fine. Rock, do you have to re-download Roblox and play with me? We could play Murder Mystery or something. Bees. It's Ray's Peter Griffin. What, is Peter Griffin dead and I have to bring him back to life or something? Rock, that's what you thought. That's how stupid Roblox is. You can roleplay high schoolers. Oh, you can do some weird stuff on Roblox, I know. There's like a whole Sims thing in Roblox, if I'm remembering correctly. But I think like the best thing that I like is or that I've heard about anyway on Roblox. I can't say I like it because I've never played it, but there are two things that I've heard of in Roblox, and that's Doors, and which is like really scary, and the Dress to Impress game. Oh. Bees, you'll play Roblox with me if it eases the pain. Rock, what if you could play Fortnite in Roblox or Sims 4 in Roblox? There is a Sims-like game in Roblox where you can build your own house and stuff like that. Some people are really good at it. If you look up Roblox if you look up Sims in Roblox or Roblox Sims, you might be able to find it on YouTube. That is. I don't know about Twitch. Probably not Twitch, but I know that there is a Sims like Roblox game. Bees, Doors is old news. There's a newer version. How many versions are they up to now? Is it just the second one, or are they up to like a third version now? Rock, honestly, Roblox High School and Murder Mystery are the games that you actually liked back when you played Roblox. How long ago was it that you played Roblox, Rock? And what about you, Bees? When was the last time you played Roblox? And everyone else, please share. Do you play Roblox? If so, what is your favorite Roblox game? And when was the last time you actually played Roblox? Rock, that was when you were like 11 when you played Roblox. Has it been going for that long? Dang. Cause you're like what? 20, Rock? Are you 20? No, you're not 20, are you? You're not 20, are you? 19? Often you'll give me 3 guesses as to whether you play Roblox or not. I will say no. Bees, your friends are all poor. You had to install Roblox just to game with them. Oh dear. Bees, you're 19. You turn 20 next year. Okay, so you're nearly 20. My brain was like, you're not 20, are you? Part of me was like, yes, Rock is definitely 20. And I'm like, no, can't be. BG played 2006 to 2008, and then sadly played again last year. Rock, Roblox, as far as you know, came out in 2006. Optine, you are also 19, turning 20 in February, probably. I don't believe you, Optine. You remember when the Bee Gees were alive, Optine, so, you know, I don't believe you. You remember when the Bee Gees was staying alive, you know? You remembered when ABBA said thank you for the music. Opting the Bee Gees were 2018, thereabouts. Bees, you are Rock. Rock is bees. Like Rock Lobster, only it's Rock Bees. Bee Gees. Bee Gees. The Bee Gees was formed in 1958. They were super successful in the 60s to early 70s. Mid to late 70s, that is. And trying to find when they like broke up. When did they break up? The 80s. They were still going in the 80s. Okay, so Maurice died in 2003, age 53, and then Barry and Robin retired after 45 years of activity. In 2009, Robin announced that he and Barry had agreed the Bee Gees would reform and perform again, but Robin died in 2012, age 62, and Colin Peterson died in 2024, age 78, leaving Barry, Vince, and Jeff as the surviving members of the group. There you go. So that's a little bit of just a little bit of Bee Gees history for you all. Rox, September 2006 is when it came out, so you're like 7 months older than Roblox. Oh wow. Rock, Bro probably knows what Beatlemania is. Yeah, that's people who like ladybirds, right? Coleopterophilia, says Optane. That's a big word, Optane. That is 100% a big word. And I nearly just banned you. Accidentally. I didn't, though. Opting, it means people who like ladybirds and stuff, basically. Yes, I know. Oh, dear. Did you know that Frederick Chopin was a Polish composer in the Romantic style who was obsessed with ladybirds, often letting dozens of them climb all over his neck, his neck and arms? Rock, that is straight up not a word. Bees, you damn kids in your music. Back in my day, we hit rocks together. We liked it. Rock music. Bees. Rock music. Really? I love it. I absolutely love it. I approve. I'm gonna have Muir go and eat a fake BLT sandwich. And then go expel goo waste. He needs it. Rock, you looked it up and that's not a word that exists. Opidine is making stuff up. I looked it up and that's where I got that bit of knowledge. Bees, y'all ever just drop a goo waste on the carpet? These ghosts do. I'm telling you. Oh my god, there's an electrical failure at Daisy Hovel. Well, I'm on a getaway, and you know, I'm ignoring it. We're not going there. We're totally not going there. Why don't you do some cleaning, Muir, and then you can go to sleep. Rock, back in my day, we turned water and sunlight into food for enjoyment. Opting, Colorotera equals Beatles, philia equals love of, so totally valid. It is true. It is true. It's just not a very common word, but it is an actual true word. Yes. Okay. So Muir is going to sleep, and we've got all of these paintings that Muir totally 100% did that we can sell to collectors. Wow, that one's 1,400. Dang. There we go. Oh, wait. Okay, yep, that's it. We're making a bomb from this getaway. I'm telling you. Rock all the time. We love nonsense over here on the Muir Dragon channel. We do. We totally 100% do. We love making absolutely no sense whatsoever. It's how we live, right? It's totally how we do things. 100%. Right, Muir, I'm gonna ask you to kindly, like, you know, clean up all this mess as well. Since, you know, the staff obviously isn't getting rid of the... You are about to sell a masterpiece. These are very rare. Yes. Yes, I do. Wow, I've reached level 3 of the entrepreneur skill by selling all these paintings. I'll take it. I'll 100% take it. As an entrepreneur, you know, you have to take the money where you can get it. 100%. There we go. We're just gonna magic all these puddles away. And then it's 11 p.m., so everyone should be asleep. I'll have Muir do some otherworldly slumber. And then tomorrow is the end of the getaway. We've done really well for ourselves. We started off at like 16,000 simoleons, and now we're up to nearly 25,000. Just by going on this getaway. And we've paid for this getaway as well. So, you know. If you all ever need money and, like, you know, you're doing a rags to riches and you only have like 500 simoleons, plan a getaway that has some artwork, you know, that where people do art. Plan an art getaway if you have adventure awaits, and you can make an absolute bomb. Ruck, it's actually merely sit. No, it's not. Shut up. Let you be nostalgic or something. Nostalgic for like a year ago. Ruck, just by going on the getaway, you mean by going on a getaway and stealing art that's not yours. Totally not stealing it. Not stealing it. I'm selling it. There's a difference. If I was stealing it, I'd be putting it in his inventory. Do you see any paintings in my inventory? I don't think so. I don't think you do. I am selling off all this stuff though. Oh my god, we've got so much just random stuff in my inventory right now. Where the heck did what is that? Why do I have a stack of spoiled food in my inventory? Do I even want to know why I have a stack of stuff like that in my inventory? I don't think I want to know why. I really, really don't think I want to know. It's fine. We'll just sell all that stuff. There we go. It's good. It's good. Merry Christmas! I mean Winterfest. Merry Winterfest. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, pan-fried tilapia. Yes, please. I'll grab a serving of that. It doesn't go off for another 2 hours, so it's good. These mods. Check his inventory. Rock, why do you have a hazmat suit? That's from Strangerville. That's when we did Strangerville. Do we want to extend the getaway at Camp Gibby Gibby? Nah, we'll end the getaway. It's fine. Congratulations, the getaway has come to an end. Great job. I've received the Taste Refined trait with getaway rules in play and have earned the following rewards. A special reward from the Renaissance Studio rule has been unlocked. Check your Household Sims inventory or the notification wall to see the reward. With an elimination rule active, a trade or reward item has been granted. Check your Household Sims inventory or Simology panel to learn more. Okay. Alright. Let's check it out. Let's see what we've won. And then we will spin the wheel. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I have no idea. It's fine. Mwahaha. Evil laugh. Evil laugh. Opting. Wheel. Indeed. Indeed, Opting. Okay. So it is Christmas. So let's send everyone over here and let's light the tree with everyone. And then we will add a present. And 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 we will add another present. Fox! Sorry. I get distracted really easily, can you tell? Rock legends say he's still saying E to this day. Possessed Sims look so stupid. They do. They 100% do.
Ooh, Linkoya.
Everyone, come and light the tree.
Ooh, menu.
Yabasane.
'Tis the season to light a tree. Fra la 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 la, fra la la la. We're gonna sing,
Paguna, Brashu, and Arva.
Fwinglezibs. Let's sing Fwinglezibs with everyone. Fwinglezibs, Fwinglezibs, Fwingle bows the Lord.
Manfesh, Lika. Oh, Buster Blue.
Baron Gaba. Uma.
Shogun.
Funa. You was the Shogun? Oh,
Oh, Buster Blue.
Ooh, shiny.
Ichuta. Uga. Onaya.
Ben Fahab. Bula Shaka. Abimi. Plume.
Wow, I didn't know I had such a low bassy voice. Okay, what else can we do? We can reset decoration. Let's reset the garland. Let's decorate with garland. Let's do red and gold ribbon. All right, everyone, come on. Come on, decorate the tree with me. Come on.
Barrick, Ballaru. Way, Bo. Uxaloy Scoopa.
Rock possessed. With a weird font that the game... Yes, yes. You gotta love it, don't you? It's awesome. It's seriously awesome. It's so cool. Cool, man. So cool, man. Okay, so we're doing that, and now I want to open presents with everyone except... I wish we could open presents with Grim, but we can't. And what's wrong with the phone? What's happening here? A tenant household has been vacated. Their former unit is now unoccupied. Jesse Craig has passed away. The Craigs have passed away! So that's what happens when a tenant passes away. The house just becomes empty.
Garna pay. Oh.
All right.
Buffin' off.
Ooh, I got a confident magic bean. That must be what I got from the getaway. We got a lot. Thorny got a large poop, pet poop. Olive got a quality knife block set. What's Muir gonna get? Muir has got a triplet totem candle. And what about Martini? Martini got a Duffalo Cash. Nice. Okay, so what about Grim? Grim needs to get a present as well, you know. So I'm gonna have Grim. Oh, Eileen got a ceramic cookie jar. So what about Grim? Is Grim gonna get a present? It doesn't look like there's any presents left, but hopefully Grim gets a present. Rock, the arboreal mind dreams through our fleshy eyes. It's totally cool, isn't it? Ooh, what did he get? What did he get? A naughty or knife block. Nice. Okay. So here's the knife block that Grim got. It's worth 10 simoleons. We'll just put that there. No, we're not going to the lounge. There's nothing here for Muir. Eileen. Yeah, Eileen doesn't have anything. Grim has a book in his inventory. That's fine. Martini doesn't have anything. I am getting rid of all these plants in her inventory, though. Thorny, here we go. Thorny got that large poop, so we'll just, okay, we'll just sell off the poop. There we go. It's good. It's all good. And then we've got bills. Of course we have bills. Let's, oh my god. 12,000 simoleon bills? Jesus. And we're gonna check for Winterfest gifts as well. Rock, whatever that means. Also, why am I selling poop? Because she got it for a Winterfest present. So, yeah. Yeah, go for it, dude. Get to know those friends. Okay. Thorn, why don't you please pay the bills? So many bills. And, ooh, a postcard from Brett. She got a postcard from Brett. We're just gonna go ahead and sell that. What about you? Can you check for Winterfest gifts? And Muir, I would like for you to check for Winterfest gifts. All right, what is Olive got?
Kids.
Olive got a digital camera from Otis Tinker for Christmas. Wow, I'll let her keep that. Okay, Muir. My god, Olive, what's going on here? Yeah, fine. Muir, will you please, gosh dang it, check for Winterfest gifts? Eileen is sleeping, that's fine. Eileen can check for Winterfest gifts. I don't know why I'm having everyone check for Winterfest gifts. I just am. We don't need the money, you know, but it's fine. I'm pretty certain I told Muir to check for Winterfest gifts. Why is no one doing what I told them to do? I swear. Simmy V, hello! How are you doing? Glad as always to see ya. What's going on? Rock... The Sims does. The Sims does. Eileen got the Bladder games from Todd Attenbury. That's a book. Nice. We'll sell that. Muir, will you please check for Winterfest gifts? Thank you. But how you doing, Simi V? You alright? Glad as always to see ya. We're having fun here. We're doing all sorts of things. It's Christmas in The Sims. You know, we're checking the post box for winter presents. Muir got an Ode to Jazz 2. Okay. Grim, what about you? Why don't you check for Winterfest gifts? I didn't know that. Is this a new thing? Checking for Winterfest gifts in the mailbox? Because I had no idea that you could do this. And it's letting me do this for all of my Sims. Which is I'm not complaining. Simmy V, you're doing good. You're busy, but you just got bad news. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear about the bad news. Hopefully it's not too bad. And hopefully things will get better in any event. Rocky didn't know you could do that either. I want to say it's a brand new thing because I've been playing The Sims for ages, and I swear I've never noticed this before. Grim, why are you happy? You don't like the sun. That's fine, dude. It just check the post box, please. What did you get? You got starter fruits from Micah Kellogg. Okay. Sorry, Grim. That's not a good present, so we'll sell that. Now, Martini, will you please check for Winterfest gifts and also get the mail? Because obviously, the thingy is up, which means that there's still post in there. So yes, we'll have her get the mail. But yeah, I had no idea that you could click on a mailbox and check for Winterfest gifts on Winterfest. It's got to be a new thing, right? It's totally got to be a new thing.
Oh.
All right, so what have we got? Martini got a postcard from Thorn. And what is this? Thank you for saving Strangerville from that terrible infection. Here's a small token of thanks. Open fan mail. It's addressed to Strangerville Hero. All right, we'll open and open. All right, so she got a future cube, a tetra fish, and a koi fish. Quality, foul, rarity, wow. Wow. How nice. I didn't know you got fan mail for defeating the mother plant either. Spoilers. For those of you who haven't done it yet, spoilers. V, your boyfriend's great-great-grandma passed away. Is passing away. She's in the hospital now, but you're gonna leave me. You're gonna be back to watching a few. Sims is your happy place. My condolences for your loss, Simi V. It's really difficult to lose a grandparent. But yeah, all my best to your family. And please do feel free to drop in whenever you want. You are always welcome here. Rock, speaking of Strangerville, if you defeat the mother planet, it gives you a trait. Yeah, it does. But I didn't know you got fan mail from it. Which, I think's pretty cool. Okay. We need to go into build mode. We're going to go into build mode. I'm going to grab the household inventory and basically sell everything that's in here because we've got, like, a lot of stuff. So, we're gonna sell all of this. Two paper airplanes. They're not worth anything, but whatever. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the objects by function. I want to do show all. And then we're gonna go into adventure awaits because we need to add to the portal for doing the adventure awaits task. Have to add to the portal. Let's drop down here into the portal room. And let's see, what can we add to the portal? It needs to be something, something that's pretty cool. But also, like, not too big. And I would kind of like it to be a debug item as well. Ooh, what about this? Oh, I like this. We can... Oops, hold on. Yeah, that is awesome, and we're going to use that. I do need to turn move objects on, though, in order for it to work. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to grab this, and I think we'll put it, like, right here on the portal. There we go. So that's the Adventure Awaits addition to our portal. Ruck, not too big, puts a giant debug item. I did not put a giant debug item. Now this would be a giant debug item. Or this. That's a giant debug item. But this This is just a nice small little thing, you know? If you know, you know, right? Okay. Aw, what are we doing? We're chatting. We're whispering seductively. You know what? I'm gonna be nice. Let's romance, physical intimacy, woohoo. Let's woohoo in the hot tub on Christmas Day. You know, as you do. Totally a thing, you know. We can totally do it. So while Muir and Grim goes to woohoo in the hot tub, Rock, you heard there's gonna be a Pogger expansion pack that adds Pogger trait and lets your Sims Pogger and do Pogger things. You would love that, wouldn't you, Rock? You would absolutely love that. Okay, let me bring up the wheel. Whoops, I can't spell. There we go. Because I did say that we were going to do the wheel, didn't I? So let's. Sorry, y'all. You can't see Grim and Muir go at it in the hot tub because we got to spin the wheel. Let's do it. Wheel, 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 wheel. Golden Years Kit. Dress up as a fashionable elder. All right, Golden Years Kit it is. Also, we didn't quite miss the woohoo. Oh no! Our drama llama is extremely, extremely dirty. Let's do a scrubberoo. And socialize. And give a treat. We don't have any treats. It's fine. We can also we can clean the shed though. And we can refill the feed. What about the chickens? Are they okay? Chickens, are you all okay? You're happy and clean. Woohoo with the ghost! Achievement get! Yay! Okay, it's fine. Let's do all the things as well real quick. Yeah, it's slightly dirty. We'll clean that as well. Okay. So golden years kit, yes. Opting whisper. Wheel. Rockwell, Muir, and Grim go to woohoo in the hot tub. Top 10 phrases of all times. Opting, you bought jogging pants the other day because they were cheap and you needed some. They have a tapered leg, so now you joke that you're a youngin'. Oh my god. Rock, what you are is a poggerin? Oh jeez. Woohoo with a ghost. Achievement get. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay, so we're also going to Scatterfeed nearby. It's fine. I adopted a child. You're a ghost. What are you doing? You know what? It's fine, but I'm not gonna go visit them. Okay, so we're doing those things. So now let's go ahead and let's go into Cass. I'm gonna click on Olive. And then we're gonna do modifying Cass. There we go. Bees, not gonna lie, Muir, really do be wheel. Wheel! I am very wheel. Wheelie. Wheelie wheel. Rock, you feel like Grim woohooing with a ghost should have been expected. I know, right? Opting like properly adopted, not just stolen from somewhere. Who would do such a thing? Surely no one we know. Surely no one we know. Okay, so what are we doing here? Every day looks pretty good. Okay, let's do her formal outfit because, you know, I don't really like. I mean, all of her other outfits are good, but that formal outfit is not. Not really fantastic, is it? So let's go into packs, kits, and do, if I can find it, where is it? Golden Years. Here we go. So she likes pink. Is it pink? Likes pink. Yes. Oh, that's cute. Okay, we'll go with that. And then back down here, packs, kits, golden years. Where is it? Why is it that I can never find things when I'm looking for them? There we go. Oh my god, she looks like Dolores Umbridge. Sorry. She does though, doesn't she? I think she does. I think she does. With that dress, that is such a Dolores Umbridge dress. If you know the reference, you know the reference. Opting, surely not. Everyone we know is more into Totally, yes.
Huh.
Rock, when you started playing Sims and had just gotten whatever pack Olive came from, you were wondering why Olive Spectre sounded familiar. It's because Olive Spectre was like in the Sims 2, I think, or Sims 3. But we've got Olive Tinker, not Olive Spectre. Ruck, you're like Olive? Like the child? No, totally not, no. No, Olive Tinker is not Olive Spectre. Olive Tinker is a completely different Sim. She is the child of the Tinker. She is the Tinker. She's not from Life and Death. Olive Spectre is from the Life and Death pack. I'm just saying. Olive Spectre is like a full-grown ass adult. I'm not sure what a full-grown ass adult is, you know, but that's Olive Spectre. Okay, Muir. Let's do your outfits. Can I toggle off the ghost, please? Can I please toggle off the ghost? How do I toggle off the ghost? I did it last time. Is it not going to let me this? Oh, wait, there we go. Toggle ghost overlay off. Okay. So let's see. The everyday outfit is pretty good. His formal definitely needs work on. So let's do Golden Years formal for him. Where to go? Why can I never find it? It's there. Okay, there's only one. So there we go. This is Muir's formal look. Are there no shoes? Okay, it's fine. Rock, Tinker, not Spectre, yes. Opting, it's hard to keep track of all of the olives. Oh no, Opting, that's so bad. I love it, but it's bad. These, you have Oliver Klausoff? Oliver oh my god, no bees. I just got that. That is so bad. I mean, I love it, but it's bad. Okay. Olive Tinker. Your everyday is nice. Your formal is pretty good. Your athletic is good. Your sleepwear looks good. Your party wear is nice, but definitely needs a little bit of work. I think we're gonna go ahead and change your hot weather though, because I'm not a fan of this outfit, to be completely honest. So let's do that for the top. And then for the bottoms, we can do these trousers in that color. I like that. That's quite nice. Okay. Then we've got Thorn, or Thorny. Rocky saw Olive Tinker and was like, oh, that Olive.
Huh.
No, 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 no. No, 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 what? All right, let's see. Do we have... I like her cold weather outfit. Oh, yeah, her hot weather outfit, I'm not a fan of. I'm not really a fan of the swimwear either. Okay, hold on. I don't think there's... All right, there we go. Full body. Yeah, there's no swimwear for full body. However, we could do athletic. Yeah, let's do athletic. Oh my god, that is bad. What is her... What yellow. Yellow. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. That just looks so funny. I shouldn't laugh, but it's funny. I don't know why, but it is. Oh my god. Okay, Martini. Martini, I like your winter gear. Your athletic gear does need a bit of work though. Let's... Or your form... Actually, that's her formal. Her athletic is good. Her sleep is okay. How about party? Yeah, let's do party. I mean, I like the outfit in that for Martini, but we'll do party next. Let's do that or that. Let's do that one. She likes orange, I believe. Yes, she loves orange. So we'll do that. And then for the bottoms, we'll give her these trousers, and we'll go with that. There we go. Okay, it's not bad. I mean, I don't know of any teenagers who would wear this personally, but you know, I think she kind of looks cute. To be honest, I mean, look at that face. Martini is so cute that she looks good in pretty much everything. It's the same with Thorn. You know, Thorny, she looks pretty much good in everything. Sorry, I'm laughing too hard. Tracker! Rock, that looks stupid. That's totally why I'm laughing. Yeah. How you doing, Tracker? You're right. Glad to see ya. And Tracker's crew, how are you all doing? What's going on? Thank you so much for the raid, Tracker. Jew! Hi, Jew. What's going on? How are you? Glad to see you all. What were you doing in just chatting, Tracker? You're doing good. Oh, glad to hear it. I'm all right, thanks. We're getting through things in The Sims. We did a getaway via Adventure Awaits, and we've just changed one of their outfits through the Golden Years kit. So yeah, we're chugging along. We're doing good. We're having fun though. We're having loads of fun tonight. It's so much fun. So by the way, for those of you over at Tracker's channel, most of you will know me. If you don't, I'm Merely Sims, and I play life simulation games for the most part. I throw in a few other games here and there, you know, genres here and there, but mostly we play The Sims and other life sim games. And tonight we are playing the Portal Project Challenge, which is a challenge of my own devising. And basically what we do is we spin the wheel. We got this, and we spin the wheel and we do whatever it says. We've done nearly 100 tasks this year, and we are nearly finished. We are so close. Rock, we're laughing at stupid sim outfits. Totally, 100%. Jew, you're doing good. Aw, glad to hear it. Bees, for no reason you demand I get my sims a dog named Ping Pong. Jew, those are some glorious Y-front shorts. 100%, yeah. Golden Years kit is a clothing kit in The Sims 4 that's all about, clothing for your more elder Sims. So it's old-fashioned and embarrassing clothing, basically, that your grandparents might wear. It is very, like, clothing that my grandmother would have worn back in the 80s, Tracker, it was quiz night tonight. The battle for the podium is intense. Also, you've nearly finished the Map Min book. Nice. It is a good book, isn't it? Rock, I play Fortnite every Monday. Not all the time. But I'm glad that that you've had a good quiz night tonight, Tracker. Who won? Or who is in the lead if there was no winner? Was it Jew? Jew, did you win? Be honest. It's usually Jew or Lou that wins. It's one of the ooze. Rock, we play Fortnite 69 hours a day every day. Totally, yeah. Bees, you're heading to the dentist, but you're still listening. I am very sorry that you have to go to the dentist, Bees. Speaking of dentist, oh my gosh. I got a text message from my dentist saying that they now offer ear wax removal at a dentist. Ear wax removal at a dentist. I'm speechless. I am speechless. Opting earwax removal through your mouth? Sounds painful. Rock, how does that make sense? I know, right? How does that make sense? I mean, usually, ear stuff is the ENT, the ear, nose, and throat specialist. But yeah, it doesn't make any sense for it to be, via the dentist, of all things. Tracker, that was perfect timing for ads. Sorry about the ads, everyone. But yeah, earwax removal. Tracker. Who won? Who won tonight at the quiz night is what I asked you right before the ads. But yeah, just saying earwax removal at the dentist. It's the weirdest thing that's happened to me this week. Other than my computer, totally breaking on me because Windows updated, but that's just par for the course there. Bees, when you were a weebie in 1653, your dentist was your doctor and your barber. It's not that odd. Rock, who thought of that idea and was like, yes, that's an amazing business practice. We're gonna do that. I mean, it kind of makes sense if you think about it through, like, an askance glance. It kind of makes sense because the actual ear, nose, and throat specialist on the NHS here in the UK it's like up to a year waiting list. I'm not even kidding. To get an appointment at the ear, nose, and throat specialist on the NHS, it's nearly a year on a waiting list to get through. So it kind of makes sense. The dentist has gone like, oh, there's a need for this. So people have to go to the dentist anyway. So why not offer this up as a service? They've partnered with an ear, nose, and throat specialist, and that person is in the dentist office building. So at first, it doesn't sound... It sounds weird, but it's not the dentists doing it. It's an actual, ear specialist. Okay, so our next thing to do is Enchanted by Nature, and we need to go learn the fables of at least one Innisgreen townie. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that tonight. That is not a tonight thing because that is a new world. So we will do that tomorrow. That is going to be tomorrow night's thing to do. Tracker, Rainbow Dash took a win with Jew. Yabba Golden Beef sweeping the rest. Nice. Congrats, Jew. Rock, it just sounds really weird. Mainly because it makes it sound like the dentist is messing with your ears. Yeah, exactly. That's why it threw me when I first got the text message. I'm like, what is going on here? So weird. Okay, Grim, I would like you to open presents with everyone in the household, please. I know you don't like Olive, and Olive doesn't much like you, but please, by all means. I don't know why Olive doesn't, and why Grim and Olive don't like each other, but you know, it's fine. We're gonna open up presents again because Santa came and did the present thing. So nope. I know you stink and you need the toilet, but you know. All right, so Thorn got a pile of sports equipment. Bees, you got 3 teeth pulled in your ear. What? I love it. So Olive got hungry like the duck. What's Muir gonna get? Muir is got the motion monitor gaming mat. We're selling all this stuff, by the way. We definitely need the money after having to pay nearly 13,000 simoleons in bills. That was a lot of bills. Let's just, you know, just saying. All right, Martini got a vacuum dock and a robot vacuum, even though we already have one, but it's fine. Okay, and what's Grim gonna get? Grim got heavy metal. Fantastic. Okay, we're selling that. We're gonna go into build mode. We're gonna sell off all the other presents. Oh yeah, give me the money. Sweet. We're back up to 20,000 simoleons now. We are no longer poor. We are no longer poor. I am very, very happy about that. Oh, and Eileen got a PC. Dang, Eileen. Sell that. 4,000. Fantastic. We got the money. I'm happy. I am very happy. Rock, did I even make any money from the getaway considering I had to pay bills right after? No. Because all of the money that we made from the getaway went towards paying the bills. So we broke even, I think, with that. We broke about even. Bees, you're off to the ear cleaner to get a tooth filled. No worries, Bees. Have fun. And I hope that you have a wonderful, I was going to say a wonderful time at the dentist, but I hope you have a wonderful day. Not at the dentist, though. Can you have a wonderful day at the dentist? I'm not certain. I'm honestly not certain. But, my friends, it is time. It is time for story time. Because I did promise you all that we would continue our story tonight. For those of you who are not regulars, the entire stream this year, or this entire year, usually once a week, we've been reading from a public domain book. We've done Agatha Christie, we've done H.P. Lovecraft, but tonight we are, or the last couple of days, that is not the book that I wanted. Or not the thing I wanted. Where is my actual... There it is. We have been reading for the last couple of streams, and we're doing this every night from now until New Year. just to see how many books that we can read before, before December ends. We're reading The Boxcar Children. That is our current book. It is a child's book. It is one of my childhood stories books that I absolutely loved reading as a child. It is by Gertrude Chandler Warner, and it was written in 1924. And we are now we're starting with the chapter The Race. Basically, it's about 4 children, brothers and two boys, 2 girls. They're all siblings. Their parents died, and instead of going to live with their grandfather, who they thought they think that their grandfather hates them, they ran off on their own. They found a old boxcar, train car to live in, and this is their story. Tracker, you're gonna have to head off now. No worries, Tracker. Thank you so much for the raid. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night, and enjoy the rest of the Mapman book. Okay. So, my friends, let's get comfortable. Let's have a drink, because it is very, very important to have regular drinks. Okay, and we're going to read, we're going to read 1, possibly 2 chapters tonight, and then we'll read another 1, possibly 2 chapters tomorrow as well. Okay, here we go. Hi, Augie. You're just in time for the story. McLeod, you are sitting comfortably. Good. How you doing, Augie? You alright? Very, very good timing. Ruck. What, Rock? Rock, you hope that Beast has a wonderful day at the ear tooth doctor. The doctor that you go to remove the teeth that grow in your ear. Kind of like a barber, but instead of haircuts, it's ear teeth removal. Ew, Rock. That's ew. I'm gonna have weird dreams tonight. Ugh. Augie, you're good. You're home safe from work. Oh, glad to hear it. All right. Are we ready for tonight's chapter of the Boxcar Children? The Race. The Cordyce steel mills stood a little aside from the city of Greenfield, as if they were a little too good to associate with common factories. James Henry Cordyce sat in a huge leather chair in his private office. He was a man nearly 60 years of age, whose dark brown hair was still untouched by gray. He had rather hard lines around his mouth, but softer ones around his eyes. Printed on the ground glass top of his door were these words in black and gold: J. H. Cordyce, President. Private. Once a year, J.H. Cordyce allowed himself a holiday. If he had a weakness, it was for healthy boys. Boys running without their hats, boys jumping, boys throwing rings, boys swimming, boys vaulting with a long pole. And in company with 3 other extremely rich men, he arranged, once a year, a field day for the town of Intervale. The men attended it in person and supplied all the money. This was field day. All through the spring and early summer months, boys were in training for miles around, getting ready for Intervale's field day. And not only boys, but men also, old and young, and girls of all ages into the bargain. Prizes were offered for tennis, baseball, rowing, swimming, running, and every imaginable type of athletic feat. But usually the interest of the day centered on a free-for-all race of 1 mile, which everyone enjoyed. And a great many people entered. A prize of $25 was offered to the winner of this race, and also a silver trophy cup, with little wings on its handles. Sometimes this cup was won by a middle-aged man, sometimes by a girl, and sometimes by a trained athlete. Mr. Cordyce smiled about his eyes as he closed his desk, ordered his limousine, and went out and locked the door of his office. The mill had been closed down for the day. Everyone attended field day. Rock, when you have nightmares about teeth growing in your ear, don't blame. I will totally blame you, Rock. I will 100% blame you. 100%. I'm just saying. Hold on. I need to change the category. There we go. Okay. Rock, I'm the one who brought it up, Kappa. Sure. We can go with that. Yeah, okay. Henry was washing the concrete drives at Mr. McAllister's at this moment. He heard the doctor call to him from the road, so he promptly turned off the hose and ran out to see what was wanted. "Hop in," commanded the doctor, not stopping his engine. "You ought to go see the stunts at the athletic meet. It's field day." Henry did not wish to delay the doctor, so he hopped in. "Can't go myself," said Mr. McAllister. "I'll just drop you at the grounds. There's no charge for admittance. You just watch all the events and report to me who wins." Henry tried to explain to his friend that he ought to be working, but there was actually no time, and when he found himself seated on the bleachers and the stunts began, he forgot everything in the world except the exciting events before his eyes. Henry had no pencil, but he had an excellent memory. He repeated over and over the name of each winner as it appeared on the huge signboard. It was nearly 11 o'clock when the free-for-all running race was announced. "What do they mean, free-for-all?" asked Henry of a small boy at his side. "Why, just anybody," explained the boy curiously. "Didn't you ever see one? Didn't you see the one last year?" "No," said Henry. The boy laughed. "That was a funny one," he said. "There was a college runner in it, and a couple of fat men, and some girls, lots of people, and the little colored boy over there won it. You just ought to have seen that boy run. He went so fast you couldn't see his legs. Beat the college runner, you know." Henry gazed at the winner of last year's race. He was smaller than Henry, but apparently older. In a few minutes, Henry had quietly left his place on the bleachers. When the boy turned to speak to him again, he was gone. He had gone, in fact, to the dressing room, where boys of all sizes were putting on sandals and running trunks. A man stepped up to him quickly. "Want to enter?" he asked. "No time to waste." "Yes," replied Henry. The man tossed him a pair of white shoes and some blue trunks. He liked the looks of Henry's face as he paused to ask in an undertone, "Where did you train?" "Never trained," replied Henry. "I suppose you know these fellows have been training all the year," observed the man. "You don't expect to win." "Oh, no," replied Henry, apparently shocked at the idea. "But it's a lot of fun, you know." He was dressed and ready by this time. How light he felt. He felt as if he could almost fly. Presently, the contestants were all marshaled out to the running track. Henry was number 4. Now, Henry had never been trained to run, but the boy possessed an unusual quantity of common sense. "It's a mile race," he thought to himself, "and it's the second half mile that counts." So it happened that this was the main thought in his mind when the starter's gong sounded and the racers shot away down the track. In almost no time, Henry was far behind the first half of the runners, but strangely enough, he did not seem to mind this greatly. "It's fun to run anyhow," he thought. It was fun, certainly. He felt as if his limbs were strung together on springs. He ran easily, without effort, each step bounding into the next like elastic. After a few minutes of this, Henry had a new thought. "Now you've tried how easy you can run, let's see how fast you can run." And then, not only Henry himself, but the enormous crowd as well began to see how fast he could run. Slowly, he gained on the fellow ahead of him and passed him. With the next fellow as a goal, he eventually crept alongside and passed him without a spurt. The crowd shouted itself hoarse. The field all along the course was black with people. Henry could hear them cheering for number 4 as he pounded by. 6 runners remained ahead of him. Here was the kind of race the crowd loved. Not an easily won affair between 2 runners, but a gradual victory between the best runner and overpowering odds. Henry could see the finish flag now in the distance. He began to spurt. He passed numbers 14 and 3. He passed 25, 6, and 1, almost in a bunch. Number 16 remained ahead. Then Henry began to think of winning. How much the $25 prize would mean to Jess and the rest. Number 16 must be passed. "I'm going to win this race," he said quietly in his own mind. "I'll bet you I am." The thought lent him speed. "Number 4! Number 4!" yelled the crowd. Henry did not know that the fellow ahead had been ahead all the way, and just because he, Henry, had slowly gained over them all, the crowd loved him best. Henry waited until he could have touched him. He was within 3 yards of the wire. He bent double and put all his energy into the last elastic bound. He passed number 16 and shot under the wire. Then the crowd went wild. It scrambled over and under the fence, cheering and blowing its horns. Henry felt himself lifted on many shoulders and carried, panting, up to the reviewing stand. He bowed, laughing at the sea of faces, and took the silver cup with its little wings in a sort of dream. It was a wonder he did not lose the envelope containing the prize, for he hardly realized when he took it what it was. Then someone said, "What's your name, boy?" And here's the picture of Henry being lifted onto the shoulders of the crowd. That called him to earth. He had to think quickly under cover of getting his breath. "Henry James," he replied. This was perfectly true, as far as it went. In a moment, the enormous signboard flashed out the name, Henry James, number 4, age 13, winner of Free-for-All. Meanwhile, the man of the dressing room was busy locating Mr. Cordyce of the Cordyce Mills. He knew that was exactly the kind of story that old James Henry would like. "Yes, sir," he said, smiling. "I says to him, 'You don't expect to win, of course?' And he says to me, 'Oh, no, but it's a lot of fun to run, you know.'" "Thank you, sir," returned Mr. Cordyce. "That's a good story. Bring the youngster over here, if you don't mind." When Henry appeared, a trifle shaken out of his daze and anxious only to get away, Mr. Cordyce stretched out his hand. "I like your spirit, my boy," he said. "I like your running, too, but it's your spirit that I like best. Don't ever lose it." "Thank you," said Henry, shaking hands, and there was only one in the whole crowd that knew who was shaking hands with whom, least of all, James Henry and Henry James. V, you're back. What's happening? We're reading a story, V. We are reading a couple of chapters from the Boxcar Children. Highly recommend. I believe we talked about last time, I think, that you were here. But yeah, still reading the Boxcar Children. If you haven't read it, again, it's really, really good, especially with kids. It's a bit dated because it's from the 20s, so there's a few bits in it that are, you know, not quite not quite politically correct for today's times, but it's still a really good story. V, you love books, especially good ones. The story is just so cute. It really is. Opting, it's about a bunch of children that that turn into boxcars. Opting, no, it isn't opting. It's about a bunch of children who live in a boxcar. Oh dear, I love it. Okay. I'm going to take a brief break for this drink. And then we're going to read a second chapter. More education. Okay, you thought it was about the small boxcars that belong to Mr. and Mrs. Boxcar. Oh, I love it. Oh my lord. V, you can't read the name. Can't read the... Oh, you can't read what... I'm multi-streaming. So there's two... Oh, the name of the book is called The Boxcar Children. I'll type it in the chat for you. Hold on. There we go. I'll type in the name of the author as well. There you are. That is the name of the book. The Boxcar Children, and the author is Gertrude Chandler Warner. Yeah, they basically, they're 4 children who ran away from home, and they found an old boxcar or an old, you know, train freight car, and turned it into their home. Basically, in a nutshell. No worries, V. It is a public domain book, so you can find it online. If you want to. You can find it on Gutenberg.org. In fact, hold on. I might be able to give you the link to the book. Yeah, here we go. This might work for you. There you go. That's the first. That's a link to the first chapter of the book. But it should take you to the full book itself as well. So, Augie, isn't it a? Oh my God, Augie, isn't it a baby belonging to a male chicken that runs a pub? Oh wait, that's the Cox Park children. Are y'all trying to get me to cry from laughter? Okay. The next chapter, more education. Oh, you're very welcome, V. I hope you enjoy reading it. Okay, more education. With $25 in his hand. And remember, this book was written in the 20s. $25 is a lot of money back then. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I need to look this up because I'm curious. How much... how much was $25 worth in 1924? Wow, okay. So 25 American dollars in 1924 is equivalent to about $473 in today's money. Can you imagine running a 13-year-old running a race today and getting 473 American dollars for winning for coming first in that race? V, you're gonna read it to your kids tonight. Oh, nice. It might take you a couple of nights because it's like nearly 200 pages long, but I'm sure your kids will love it. That is a lot of money. It really is. Okay, anyway, with $25 in his hand, Henry felt like a millionaire as he edged through the crowd to the gate. "That's the boy," he heard many a person say when he was forced to hold his silver cup in view out of harm's way. When Mr. McAllister drove into his yard, he found a boy washing the concrete drives as calmly as if nothing had happened. He chuckled quietly, for he had stopped at the fairgrounds for a few minutes himself and held a little conversation with the scorekeeper. When Henry faithfully repeated the list of winners, however, he said nothing about it. "What are you going to do with the prize?" queried Mr. McAllister. "Put it in savings bank, I guess," replied Henry. "Have you an account?" asked his friend. "No, but Jess says it's high time we started one." "Good for Jess," said the doctor absently. "I remember an old uncle of mine who put $200 in the savings bank and forgot all about it. He left it in there until he died, and it came to me. It amounted to $1,600. "Ooh," said Henry. "He left it alone for over 40 years, you see," explained Dr. McAllister. When Henry arrived at his little home in the woods with $25, for he never thought of putting it in the bank before Jess saw it, he found a delicious lunch waiting for him. Jess had boiled the little vegetables in clear water, and the moment they were done, she had drained off the water in a remarkable drainer and heaped them on the biggest dish with melted butter on top. His family almost forgot to eat while Henry recounted the details of the exciting race. And when he showed them the silver cup and the money, they actually did stop eating, hungry as they were. "I said my name was Henry James," repeated Henry. "That's all right. So it is," affirmed Jess. "It's clever, too. You can use that name for your bank book." "So I can," said Henry, delighted. "I'll put it in the bank this very afternoon. And by the way, I brought something for dinner tonight." Jess looked in the bag. There was a dozen smooth brown potatoes. "I know how to cook those," said Jess, nodding her head wisely. "You just wait. Hello, Paul." You're tired. Oh, you go to bed then, Nate. Paul's tired. Did you all know that? Oh, by the way, I'm going to interrupt the story time to tell you a Paul story. Paul went to, he had his after college club thing today, and he drew a Furby during his after college club. During his youth club today, he drew a picture of a Furby. I bet that y'all are completely 100% shocked about that, aren't you? You like trains? What about Furbies? Do you like Furbies? You like Furbies too? Do you like Furbies on trains? Do you like Furbies? Okay. Yes, I know. Yep, you got your Furbies in your room. You go and enjoy your pudding and have a good sleep, mate. McLeod, most surprising. Yep, I know. You go eat your pudding, mate. Ooh, are those Reese's peanut butter cups? You alright, Paul? Yes, Furbies are very cute. Okay. You can say extremely cute instead of like saying 5 varies. You know that, right? Yes. Okay. Yep. You go on up and have your pudding, mate. And have a good sleep. Don't forget to brush your teeth. After having all that sugar. Okay. And by the way, I brought something for dinner tonight. Okay, the potatoes, yes. I know how to cook those, said Jess, nodding her head wisely. You just wait. Can't wait, hardly, Henry called back as he went to work. When he had gone, Benny frolicked around noisily with the dog. Benny, Jess exclaimed suddenly as she hung her dish towels up to dry. It's high time you learn to read. No school now, said Benny hopefully. No, but I can teach you. If I only had a primer. Let's make one, suggested Violet, shaking her hair back. We have saved all the wrapping paper off the bundles, you know. Jess was staring off into space, as she always did when she had a bright idea. Violet, she cried at last, remember those chips? We could whittle out letters like type, make each letter backwards, you know. And stamp them on paper, finished Violet. There would only be 26 in all. It wouldn't be awfully hard, said Jess. We wouldn't bother with capitals. What could we use for ink? Violet wondered, wrinkling her forehead. Blackberry juice, cried Jess. The two girls clapped their hands. Won't Henry be surprised when he finds that Benny can read? Now, from this conversation, Benny gathered that this type business would take his sisters quite a while to prepare, so he was not much worried about his part of the work. In fact, he sorted out chips very cheerfully and watched his teachers with interest as they dug carefully around the letters with the 2 knives. We'll teach him 2 words to begin with, said Jess. Then we won't have to make the whole alphabet at once. Let's begin to teach him C. That's easy, agreed Violet, and then we won't have to make 2 letters, but S and E. And the other word will be me, cried Jess, so only 3 pieces of type in all, Violet. Jess cut the wiggly S because she had the better knife, while Violet struggled with the E. Then Jess cut out a wonderful M, while Violet sewed the primer down the back and gathered a cupful of blackberries. As she sat by, crushing the juice from the berries with a stick, Jess planned the ink pad. We'll have to use a small piece of the washcloth, I'm afraid, she said at last. But finally they were obliged to cut off only the uneven bits of cloth which hung around the edges. These they used for stuffing the pad, and covered them with a pocket which Violet carefully ripped from her apron. When this was sewed firmly into place and put into a small saucer, Jess poured on the purple juice. Even Benny came up on his hands and knees to watch her stamp the first S. It came out beautifully on the first page of the primer, purple and clean cut. The E was almost as good, and as for the M, Jess's hand shook with pure pride as she stamped it evenly on the page. At last the 2 words were completed. In fact, they were done long before Benny had the slightest idea his sisters were ready for him. He came willingly enough for his first lesson, but he could not tell the 2 words apart. Don't you see, Benny? Jess explained patiently. This one with the wiggly S says C. But Benny did not see. I'll tell you, Jess, said Violet at last. Let's print each word again on a separate card. That's the way they do at school. And then let him point to C. The girls did this using squares of stiff brown paper. Then they called Benny. Very carefully, Jess explained again which word said C, hissing like a huge snake to show him how the S sounded. Then she mixed the cards and said encouragingly, Now, Benny, point to C. Benny did not move. He sat with his finger on his lip. But the children were nearly petrified with astonishment to see Watch cock his head on one side and gravely put his paw on the center of the word. Now this was only an accident. Watch did not really know one of the words from the other, but Benny thought he did. And was he going to let a dog get ahead of him? Not Benny. In less time than it takes to tell it, Benny had learned both words perfectly. Hiya, Cuppy fan! How you doing? Glad to see ya. Peeks around the corner. I don't have a corner to peek around. Can I peek around the plumb bob though? I can do that. Cuppy fan, you're doing amazing. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Never forget you. You're an awesome person. You have good news. Ooh, what's the good news? Do tell the good news. You know I like good news, right? Is it to do with your game? Alright, where was I? The dog. Okay, yes, the dog, learned both, the dog learned, put his paw on one of the words, and that prompted Benny to learn both words perfectly. Good old Watch, said Jess. It really isn't hard at all, said Benny. Is it, Watch? During all this experiment, Jess had not forgotten her dinner. When you're living outdoors all the time, you do not forget things like that. In fact, both girls had learned to tell the time very accurately by the sun. Cuppy fan, since today, you're officially on the Dutch waiting list for surgery. Oh my gosh, congrats, Okapi fan. That is awesome. Seriously, good news. So, do you know how long how long you're gonna have to wait on the waiting list? That is seriously awesome. I am so proud of you. And hopefully you won't have to wait too long. For the no, you won't have to wait too long on the list. You know what I mean? You do know how long they expect? Only 4 months. So before mid 2026, you're gonna be going in for your surgery consultations. That is seriously awesome. Wow. Very, very happy for you. Now, don't forget to write a checklist between now and your surgery date. Remember, write a checklist of, the sooner the better that you can write the checklist. Write a checklist of everything that you're going to need and start packing and getting everything, because you might think to yourself, it's going to take like 4 months before I start the consultation process, and it's probably going to be a few months after that I actually get the surgery date. It creeps up on you. Trust me, it really does. So yeah, get that checklist done. Get all the things that you're going to need. No, the surgery itself within 4 months. Oh wow, so you've already done all the consultations. Nice. But yeah, definitely then get that checklist started. Get everything that you need. Ask people who have gone through the surgery what they suggest, because the hospital, the surgeon will say, well, we'll give you a small list of things that they recommend that you bring. But people who have actually gone through the surgery, they're the ones who will know what you need to bring. The little things that the surgeons and the hospital don't think about. Like, for example, I found it really nice to have one of those, when I had my lower surgery, I had one of those pillows, the wedge backrests that had little arms on it and a little pocket where I could put the TV remote. That was an absolute godsend for my lower back when I was recovering from my lower surgery. So that is a very, very handy thing to have. Plenty of snacks to make sure that you're going to, that you keep your spirits up. Plenty of snacks. What else? Some books. or audiobooks. You probably won't want to read too much because you're kind of gonna like be in and out of, you know, because of pain medication. But audiobooks are definitely good to do. Also, different films and movies and stuff. So like I watched Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss, and a couple of films that I hadn't watched yet. It was loads of fun. Capifan, you're also really scared. You've never had any surgery before. You broke up the story time, but you wanted to tell within a place that you felt safe. Oh, no worries, Capifan. You don't have to worry about that. Everything that we do on this live stream is secondary to chatting. So, and definitely 100% a safe space. I'm very happy that you know, find this to be a safe enough space where you can feel like you can talk about that and share such good news. Seriously awesome. Augie, yes, audiobooks. Audiobooks definitely need. One of the things that I had during my surgery was the best thing was a pushing donut plush. So like I've got something like that's this shape here. This is a pushing cinnamon roll. But the thing that I had during my surgery was a pushing bagel. It's what it's called, is a bagel plush. And, you know, pushing cat. But something like this shape, because it comes in really useful to, like, stick between your legs. You know, like, stick between your knees so that when you're sleeping, you don't put your legs too close together. Or you can sleep like this, cuddling the plush. And it basically keeps you from like rolling over on your front if you're a front sleeper, and just makes sleeping so much more comfortable. Or what I did for my surgery was, because I found it uncomfortable to lie down flat, I used the wedge pillow and my pushing donut pillow to prop up on my head, or behind my head, so that I could sleep a little bit better as well. So. But something about this size, you know, this thickness, really helps. Capifan takes notes. Back with nuggies. Nuggies. Nom nom nuggies. Opting except wheel. Wheel, chatting, then everything else. McLeod, exactly. We're all friends here, yes. But I do want to finish this chapter up real quick. So, where are we? Yes, watch. Food. Okay. Jess started up a little fire of cones. As they turned into red-hot ashes and began to topple over one by one into the glowing pile, Jess laughed delightedly. She had already scrubbed the smooth potatoes and dried them carefully. She now poked them one by one into the glowing ashes with a stick from a birch tree. Whenever a potato lit up dangerously, she gave it a poke into a new position. And when Harry found her, she was just rolling the charred balls out onto the flat stones. Burned 'em up? Queried Henry. Burned nothing, cried Jess energetically. You just wait. Can't wait, hardly, replied Henry, smiling. You said that a long time ago, said Benny. Well, isn't it true? Demanded Henry, rolling his brother over on the pine needles. Come, said Violet breathlessly, forgetting to ring the bell. Hold them with leaves, directed Jess, because they're terribly hot. Knock them on the side and scoop them out with a spoon and put butter on top. The children did as the little cook requested, sprinkled on a little salt from the salt shaker, and took a taste. Ah, said Henry. It's good, said Benny blissfully. It was about the most successful meal of all. When the children in later years recalled their different feasts, they always came back to the baked potatoes, roasted in the ashes of the pine cones. Henry said it was because they were poked with a black birch stick. Benny said it was because Jess nearly burned them up. Jess herself said maybe it was a remarkable salt shaker which had to stand on its head always, because there was no floor to it. After supper, the children still were not too sleepy to show Henry the new primer, and allow Benny to display his first reading lesson. Henry, greatly taken with the idea, sat up until it was almost dark, chipping out the remaining letters of the alphabet. If you should ever care to see this interesting primer, which was finally 10 pages in length, You might examine this faithful copy of its first page, which required 4 days for its completion. And here you go. Page 1. See me, see me. Oh, oh, see me. Come, come to me. Come to see me. Cat, rat. Henry always insisted that the rat's tail was too long, but Jess said his knife must have slipped when he was making the A, so they were even after all. Augie, 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 what? What, Augie? What? Would I have finished the chapter if I hadn't stopped to read this? I just finished the chapter. Ads! No! I have finished the chapter, Augie. What are you talking about? Augie's like a little kid going, poking his parent, going, Mom, 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 Mom. It's like, what? Like Happy found there was an attempt, and and Augie failed successfully. Well done. Okay, so next we're going to be on ginseng. That's tomorrow. And that is chapter... page 105. So, page 105 is going to be tomorrow. Okay. We're doing really well tonight, despite all of the shenanigans that occurred during tonight's live stream and before. It's been an interesting night. That's all I'm gonna say. Augie, why change the habit of a lifetime? Opting, Sorry, slightly late on that one. It's perfectly fine. It's okay, Opting. You had to wait until after the ads. I understand. Okay. Right then, my friends. We're going to go ahead and I think end tonight's stream there. Wow, we've got viewers over on YouTube, and we've got quite a few people over on Twitch as well. So let's do a double raid over to, let me see who all's online real quick and see if there's no live YouTubers. Really? Really? There's no live, there's almost always live YouTubers. That's nuts. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Right, I was gonna do a double raid, but it's okay. I think we're gonna go and we'll go over to Letitia Lemon tonight, who is playing Fallout 4. So let me grab her. Yeah, she is still online. Fantastic. Let's go ahead. I'll grab her Twitch link. So those of you who are on the YouTube channel, please do remember to like the live stream if you haven't already. If you've enjoyed tonight, every 4 likes on our YouTube channel of our live streams equals £1 that I will give personally to our charity of the year, which is Cats Protection UK this year. They help cats. And there is the Twitch link for of the person that we're rating over on Twitch tonight. Unfortunately, there's no one that I follow on Twitch and YouTube who's currently live streaming. So that is slightly unfortunate, but it's okay. We will go and raid the one, the only Letitia Lemon, who is an awesome person, by the way. She is seriously really nice. She is a professional voice actor and model. And she is a huge Fallout fan. She loves Fallout. She plays Fallout 76 and Fallout 4 mostly. So, my friends, thank you so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. Tracker, thank you so much for the raid. Copy fan, it was really nice to see you. Congrats again on the news. Rock, thank you so much for gifting Bees that sub to the Twitch channel. Really appreciate it. Let us go and raid Letitia. And I will see you all tomorrow night, 8 p.m. UK time, with more Sims 4 Bees. We will do your Roblox next week, okay? On Wednesday of next week, we will do Roblox. But tomorrow is Sims 4. Until then, my friends, stay safe, stay hydrated, and have a wonderful rest of your days. Bye.